Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Um, just in case I don't remember last time, we literally died, so that was fun. Today I think we're going to disregard what the narrator says at first, and then follow him afterwards. So, we'll do that. So, someone's playing solitaire in there. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go to the meeting room. Actually, no, we're not. Just kidding.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door
Psych.
on his left.
Just kidding.
This
Boy.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's another meeting room in there. Cool.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yes.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
But eager to get back
Sweet.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're mean.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't know, narrator.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else...
I died last
difficult,
time.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What are you talking about?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who? I know I have a
This
wife.
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
What is happening?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Aw.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Apartment
All right,
427.
now,
Nice.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your
What? Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
I don't
I'm trying to
know.
make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
That you're
Come
mean?
inside.
You're such an
Let
ass.
me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
I'm
Stanley.
gonna die again. Fuck.
Stanley is quite a
Shit.
boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay, 3.
Look at him there, pushing
Oh
buttons,
my God.
doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going
You're
home.
terrifying.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I guess. 1.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Damn.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Damn it.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So
Oh, yeah.
he went further.
Fuck.
He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
Where are my boys?
choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through
Oh
this
my God.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Yeah.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And
What?
down another was a game with a baby. And
Yeah.
he called it the Stanley Parable.
What? It's all in my brain. Tell my kids the story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Jeez. I love you.
But there is no answer.
Oh my
How
God.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he
Exactly.
always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep. There's my
And
bed.
I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it. Does anything happen if I don't do it? I'm gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna sit here and wait. It is very tempting, though. I don't want to go to work in the morning, especially because the narrator told me everything was in my fucking head, and then I'm gonna kill myself and go to sleep, and then just go back to work in the morning. I'm just gonna press it.
You see? Can
Oh
he just
my
not
God.
hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
I doubt
And I
it.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay, that was the video. And y'all know what to do.